Hi. Hi. Lord, now he's singing in the truck. That's what I'm talking about. You gotta be happy. Find happiness everywhere you go. So, hey, y'all. I'm gonna wait for a couple y'all to get in the chat. We finna chat today. We finna chat today. Hey, you do for love. You tried everything, but you don't give up. In my world, only you made me do for love what I would not do. What he say? What he say? My friends wonder what is wrong with me. Well, I'm in the days of your love, you see. What's up, y'all? I'm gonna wait for a couple more people to get in the chat, and then I'm finna go inside and go get some things. So, whew. Dang, it's a lot of y'all coming in. I always say, well, let me not say, because we already know the demons be lurking. The demons be lurking. They be lurking. They be lurking in people, baby. They be trying to figure out everything about you, what you got going on, what worked good for you, what be going bad for you. They be knowing everything. They be knowing the tea before you know the tea about your own life, trying to stop and block and cop block things. I tell you, like, people nowadays, and excuse the noise, y'all gonna hear a lot of noise because, you know, I'm in a big plaza. But a lot of people be intimidated of your potential and irritated of your light. And y'all take that for granted, and y'all take that slightly, because y'all be thinking like, well, if I'm in my lane and they in their lane, that people don't really be out here like trying to clock your moves and really be out here wanting you in the worst state just because of what they cannot do, what you do. You know what I'm saying? People, because they can't do what you do, they try to emulate it, they try to duplicate it, they try to copy it, they try to do it better than you, and to no avail. They don't prosper because they're not you. People haven't gone through the same level of hurt that you have. They haven't gone through the same level of pain. They haven't dealt with certain ordeals and situations that you've had to deal with. And people act like they don't get that. You know what I'm saying? You can't take somebody else's flame and fire and style if you have not gone through what that person went through. A lot of people be thinking that you be out here faking, that you a gimmick, that you'll fall off, that all this kind of stuff. They really be sitting back wishing this for you, bro. Like, they really be sitting back like, when they gonna fall off, when people gonna get tired of watching them, you know, when they gonna go through something, when they gonna do that, and when they gonna lose this, and when they gonna lose that little job. They ain't gonna be able to work in their field. They ain't gonna be able to utilize their degrees. Meanwhile, in between time, out here trying to stop you, they don't realize that what you don't want for somebody else, and you try to go out there and make sure that that don't happen for somebody else, you sit up there and be limiting and blocking your own blessings and path. But you can't tell people nothing, because they swear they know it all. They swear they got all the sense. People swear they got all the sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do nothing for people who don't want to do it for themselves. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I really wanted to come on here. I couldn't do the late night live yesterday because Eli was giving me a hard time, baby. I had things to do, but one of the things that I do want to tell you from dealing with it, just let it go in one ear and out the other. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times I came up against grown women older than me, 10, 20 years, my age. I think a lot of it got to do with you when you accomplish things at a certain age. It's like people put that burden or they project off on you because of what they was not able to do. And so when people see you in a predicament where you done probably fell off and went through something, you not where you used to be, instead of people trying to genuinely help you or be your support or backbone, I think a lot of what like kind of threw me was the fact that people were saying that they was in the body of Christ, that they went to Bible study, they was supposed to be in a position to help. They was in a position to help, working for an organization that's supposed to help people that went through what I went through, but instead they used that as an opportune time to kick me when I was already down. Meaning they would give me scripture and then go behind my back and throw things up in my face like maybe it was never love, and when you out here breaking people's hearts and talking to me all kind of stupid. But when I really realized that I was dealing with demons was when Eli would fall sick. And I remember there was a time that Eli fell sick and he threw up on the floor, and the staff was passing by and she seen it, and she made it seem like the thing about a person who fake, bro, like what I didn't appreciate with her, instead of owning, you know what I'm saying, that you don't like me, and I know it's hard to do for a grown woman who's in a position where you're supposed to be doing your job, but at the same time, don't be coming all up in my face, pushing up on me, trying to make me accept your apology when you know that you was being fake, and you know that the way that you said things, it was to cut me, it was to hurt me intentionally, knowing that all I ever gave you was the utmost respect. So when you passing by and you seeing that my baby done threw up on the floor, and then the girls is telling you, Victoria baby threw up on the floor, and you talk about something, oh. And then she seen me get mad. I don't know if she thought I was gonna report her or what. But then she wanna come back telling me something, oh, I only did that because I was in a rush and I had to do this and I had to get there and I had to do all this other extra stuff. She was trying to get on my live. I was like, what's going on? But I was like, you know, for me, that was just, I think a lot of my problems came, and I say that as an example, right? The little girl in the back, she knew me. She was like, I guess trying to be on the live. That's what that was about. But a lot of my problems came in that shelter when people had clocked who I was. And when she came back and was like, oh, you done wrote books. You on YouTube. You famous. You on TikTok. That's when they really started coming in and treating me a certain type of way when I was in that shelter, because it was like I had things at that age that they did not have. And I keep telling you, you would never understand it. You would never understand why a person treats you that way. Y'all be putting too much trust in people rather than God. And that's why I say what I say and I do what I do. I am not perfect. I am not a preacher. I am not a prophetess. But I'm telling you the truth based on things I've been through. There was no reason for me to get that level of hate and stupidity and ignorance from somebody who was pushing every bit of 50, 60. You should have been doing your job. But what you was focused on, the fact that somebody who you stumbled across, who achieved more than what you achieved, working for this nonprofit organization, you said, oh, well, now you done got knocked down and now you need me. So now I'm finna make all the girls bully you. I'm finna show them that I don't respect you. I mean, she would do stupid stuff. She would take my jalapeno poppers that I baked, made it seem like she wanted one, and then eat the shit, say she don't like it, and put it back on the other baking sheet with the rest of my jalapeno poppers. She did that in front of all them girls. There was a lot of things that I did not detail. Maybe I will detail it possibly on tonight's live or tomorrow when I hop back on here. But no, she did a lot of stupid stuff to me in front of girls who were cohabitating, living with me, right? Setting that standard, like, if I disrespect Victoria, y'all can disrespect Victoria and not get in trouble for it. All the meantime in between time, I'm there with my son, a newborn. You know, I was going through all these different things, and I really had to lean in on God, man, because I was going through postpartum. I didn't want to let them know, you know, and I couldn't let them know because they did things like reporting people to CPS, getting people kids taken away. So for me, it was more so like keeping my head screwed on straight so that they wouldn't look into things and try to, you know. So it was a lot going through that. I think it really put me on my P's and Q's. I think it really put me in that element where if I can go through that and make it, baby, I can go anywhere and make it. And it won't be a damn thing that you can do to stop it. Because what you trying to stop and what you intimidated of, it's in me, it's on me. That's nothing that you'll ever be able to take away until God call me home. So people trying to figure that breaking my heart or talking about me behind my back or not liking me is finna stop something. I'm sorry. Talking about somebody, so hold on. So somebody not liking you, somebody breaking your heart, is finna stop the show? One monkey don't stop the show, baby. I don't give a damn if they got a whole train of them. It shouldn't stop what you got going on. And that's the main thing of what I'm trying to tell you, because you're going to encounter people like that. Whether you encounter people like how I encountered them in certain situations that I encountered these people, it doesn't matter. I've encountered people from all walks of life. I've had betrayals in every grouping and category. Friends, family, lovers. I've had people who did things to me in high school who later have come down the line and wanted to fuck with me because they realized I was a real friend. And that bullshit, what they pulled on me in high school, they knew it wasn't right. But see, like I said, it takes time for you to elevate, for you to mature, for you to grow up, to realize real recognize real. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of the times, people be having to go through what they want you to go through, or people be having to go through judgment for them to understand, like, how you treated people and who you stomped on to get to the top, using people as stepping stones. That ain't what you do, because you got to be careful about the bridges that you burn. You understand what I'm saying? Because those be lessons that you learn. Because later down the line, the people who you think will pull your ass up out of a fire, who the whole time they was enabling you, backing you, and everything of what you was doing, those be the very same ones to turn away from you. Because wicked is wicked. Ain't no changing wicked. Just because you in a group with the wicked today, could be you getting kicked up out the group next week. Because wicked is wicked. Selfishness is selfishness. Greed is greed. And it don't care who it stomps on, who it kicks out, who it turns its back on, who it betrays, who it lies on. So I think a lot of times, like I said, one monkey don't stop the show. And if they out here trying to stop your show, it's because your ass been out here selling tickets. Every night you got a sold out show. And every night people show up to hear you, to watch you, to see you. And it's every night that it boils these people's blood, that they can't sabotage the show. They can't stop the show. They can't take your business or take your customers and get other people to go elsewhere. People be wanting you. They want the original product. You understand what I'm saying? So they want the original prototype. They don't want no fake gimmick wannabe. Don't know how to be they self. I swear to you, for God, it be these people who come up against you that really be weak and pathetic. And you can really sit back and drink your wine and sip your tea and laugh at these people and have a field day. Because while they was sitting up here laughing at you, talking about you, baby, at least you know who you are. At least all that shit what people be trying to do don't phase you. Again, one monkey don't stop the show. And it ain't finna stop and block what it is that you got for yourself, because you comfortable in your own skin. You comfortable in everything that you've done. You got these people who be want to stop and block something for you who don't even know they self. And if they knew they self, they shame and bitter and hate they self. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people be wanting to step in your energy. They want to assume a position that was never built, made for them. And these are the type of people that you come across. So they be feeling like that towards you, really be wanting your energy, really be wanting your whole persona and aura. But they be out here in groups and packs of people that they put together, trying to make you feel like you inadequate, trying to make you feel like you small time, trying to make you feel like you nothing, trying to make you feel less than them. Because in all actuality, they really be jealous of you. They really be intimidated and envious of you. And a lot of it got to do with your potential. And a lot of it got to do with you irritating the demons that be in people, that be dwelling in people, that be lying dormant within people. Because you can't see that just by encountering somebody or seeing somebody at face value. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it be spiritual. You be having to pray about people, and just watch their actions and how they treat you. Watch who they associate with. You gotta just really be clocking people nowadays. Watching what a person say and wait 30, 90 days down the line and see if they tell you the same thing. You just really got to be on your P's and Q's with people, because people really be on demon time. And they'll sit back, watch you build, sit back, watch you do certain things, and always have something to say. While meantime, in between time, wherever they at, that they saying it, they not doing nothing for their life. They not doing nothing for their life, but carrying this torch of hatred, this torch of envy and jealousy and bitterness in their heart for you. All because of who you choose to be. You know who you are. You know what you slated to do, and you out here doing it. You don't care who sets you back, who hurts you. As many times as people try to stomp on you is as many times as God's rebirth you, and you get right back up on your grind, right back up doing what you got to do. Again, one monkey don't stop the show. And I don't care if that one monkey went up in here and recruited 50, 1,000, 1,500 monkeys. They ain't never finna conquer and achieve what it is that they want over you, which is to defeat you, to make you feel like you don't love yourself, because you know who you are. Naked, exposed, and all. You know who you are. And if anything, like I said, if you was to go out tomorrow, you went on a real one, because you went being yourself. You went knowing yourself. You went out doing what you had to do for yourself, not trying to be nobody else, not trying to assume and take over nobody else's life, their blessings, and what's meant for them. You got to pray for people like that. It really be something mental with people, I swear to God, because I've never met a group of people who be so engulfed with another person's life that they be filled with so much hatred and bitterness and jealousy that they won't let that fuel them to get them to where they need to be in life. It's all about robbing you of what you got going on, blocking what you got going on, in a hopes that whatever it is that you had going on will flow to them. I don't know what these people be thinking. And a lot of times they don't be wanting your blessings. They just don't want you to have them. And a lot of times it's not that they just don't want you to have them. A lot of times people just, when they look at you, and it's not gonna make sense what I'm saying, right? A lot of your enemies, what I told you, they was first inspired by you before they got intimidated and decided that they wanted to seek out your destruction, your demise, and your ruin. You best let that seep in the back of your mind, and don't never let it go nowhere. I don't care what people tell you, what they portray. You understand what I'm saying? People real good at hiding their demons. And see, you can't feel any sympathy, pity, or empathy for these people, or of who they're around, of who they let sway and manipulate them to do certain things. Because a lot of times, whenever you sign up to do something that's wrong and that's evil and that's wicked, I don't care if whoever told you to do what it is that they wanted you to do knew that it would be leading to your untimely ending. My whole thing is, when you sign up to do evil and wicked towards other people, you can't expect anything good to come out of that. So whether somebody sat up here and told you lies, or didn't tell you the full truth, or chose to omit the truth, chose not to tell you, what the consequences would be if you sat up here and got on this hate train, this smear campaign, this witch hunt, this warfare waged against, innocent people and chosen ones, nobody should have to tell you what the consequences are. You shouldn't be signing up to do wickedness and evil towards another human being that does not deserve it. So again, we go back to, we're not making excuses. We're not making excuses for people. You understand what I'm saying? We're not showing any empathy or sympathy for these people who decided to sign up to do wickedness towards you. I don't care if it was just to bully you, to taunt you, to irritate you, to despise you, to get other people to just flock away from you. They sell a lot of crap about their mouth towards you, and I think a lot of people don't even remember a lot of the crap that came up out of their mouth. I don't think a lot of people who wronged you went down the list to remember all the wrong that they did against you. I think they think it's up. I think you got a lot of people in this season right now that want to come back in your life that done forgot the wickedness that they served at your doorstep. Even the evil that they plotted behind your back. See, my thing is keep it 100 and keep it real. After you get through dealing with somebody, go your ass on and move on to the next person. You got to sit up here. One thing, I'm going to tell you something, what I like about Stephon Diggs. And see, y'all ain't going to like me saying it, but let me tell you something. I'm going to say it anyway. The reason that I like Stephon Diggs for Cardi, and I don't know how it's going to lead, but I like it for her right now. This man got up in front of a news reporter. That news reporter, and you already know with the news, people got to keep it juicy. They got to keep it, you know, drama filled. But this particular news reporter was trying to basically get Stephon to compare his ex to Cardi. What Stephon came out his mouth and said, he got my respect to the end of his days. He said, what I did with that girlfriend is what I did with that girlfriend. I'm not going to badmouth one girlfriend in order to uplift another. I'm not going to talk smack about who I was with in order to uplift Cardi. And I've told Cardi that. I told her I'm not talking any smack about my previous girlfriends. Do not ask me. And she don't bring up that. We don't talk about stuff like that. So I'm not going to answer that question. You know what I'm saying? All the girls that I've been with have been pleasant. I've had my experiences with them. Of course, there are different experiences than what I'm experiencing with Cardi. But I'm not finna badmouth any of my girlfriends and anybody that I've been with. That's a real man. Stephon. Okay, Stephon. That's a real man. That man. That's a real man. You understand me? He ain't like a lot of these punks that's out here that got kids. He ain't out here like a lot of these husbands that's married. That is a real man. When you get with a new female, when you get with a new man, you don't sit up here and bring up what you went through with the previous one in order to uplift that one. You shouldn't even be mentioning that person if you done moved on. Point blank, period. That's a real man. You know what I'm saying? Real recognize real. You got a lot of family members that wanted to rope you off as being the black sheep. What is that? A lot of black sheeps be the chosen ones. A lot of black sheeps be the generational curse breakers. So as far as I'm concerned, I'll wear being a black sheep like a badge of honor any day. Oh, okay. They thought that I was going to break you. That they thought that purposely holding off accolades, attention, and love from you, it was going to make you pine for it more. No, it made you back the fuck up and leave people where they had you messed up at. That's what it did. Because you're not finna have nobody up in your circle. You ain't finna have nobody up in your house. You ain't finna have nobody eating your food that's out here secretly being a hater and a jealous person behind your back. Some of y'all done caught family, man. Some of y'all done caught exes and friends making faces behind your back. Like, and you just so happen. See, I tell you, God is good. You just so happen to turn your head at the right time to see it. Don't let that go over your head. Because why the hell was they making a face like that behind your back? Some of y'all was just, let me go ahead and get up in front of you so I can open up the door. You turn around. What they making a face like that for? Are you going to go get the cart? Man, listen. Don't let that go over your head. Faces that you done caught people make. All this back and forth about whether or not you got sense. All this back and forth about whether or not you got good hygiene, if you got money up in the bank, if you got all that. Let me tell you something. Anybody that's out there willing to talk shit about you and throw you up under the bus, it's because they don't want to have to admit how good you was and how they lost you. It's always, watch a person, man. A person that know they no longer have control. They can't make you their favorite pastime without offering you commitment. They know you ain't about that bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? You about that real shit. And you ain't finna let nobody step in your life and waste your time. And you giving out here, giving your goods and giving all this away. When you learn what you need to learn, you move on to the next thing. You ain't finna sit up here and titter-tatter and dally-dally with these people who you know done already showed you they true colors. People done already showed you they true colors that they don't like you, girl, sir, ma'am, king, queen. They done already showed you. Now, I'm here reiterating and give you confirmation. Don't you let that go over your head. Faces people done made behind your back, how they stood. Where that gray car at, talking about something, you finna get the cart. They could have went and got the cart and brought it to you if you forgot. Hey, who does that? Don't forget how people talked about you behind your back. Don't forget certain scenarios You know, one of the things, he think I'm stupid, like I ain't catch on my baby father when I was living with him. I told y'all he had a Jaguar, right? In order to get that key fixed every time that it malfunctions, that costs $500 for a Jaguar, for a car like that. It costs $500 for you to get a new key. First time it was on me because I didn't know that the key was in the clothes and that it got washed. If you so adamant about not spending $500 for a key, right? And you so mad about your key, you would be on your P's and Q's next time to ensure that what I did, you don't do. So why, when it came time for us to go to Dallas to meet his cousin, and his cousin was bringing his girl, he sits up here and talking about some, oh, where's the key, where's the key, where's the key? Come to find out, he ended up washing the damn key in the wash. Now, mind you, people who don't have the intuition, don't have their thing on point. This is why I tell you, a lot of times I was fighting God. I was fighting God because I was like, maybe that's just me being paranoid or whatever. But that really was God trying to put me up on game about a lot of stupid stuff that people be trying to keep up, that they be hoping that you don't see through. And most people don't see through that. Most people would have been like, oh, he just made a mistake just like you made a mistake. No, not for no $500 damn mistake. Absolutely not. He purposely washed that key the second time after knowing I would have to spend $500 again to get a new key for that car. He purposely did that. Now, mind you, none of the people who are able to do that key was able to come within time enough for us to go to Dallas to go see his cousin. So I said, in that moment, I didn't realize it. But after the fact, God dropped in my spirit, he wasn't about it. He didn't want to go up to Dallas to see his damn cousin for whatever the reason. If because he know I was coming, whatever. But trust me, men ain't stupid. If they calculated enough to have people up in their ear do you how they did you and walk away from you, they ain't stupid by a long shot. Everything of what they did was calculated. Everything of what they did was strategic. Everything of what they did was backed by some evil wickedness. I promise you. And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb, Fleeces White Snow. Like I said, a lot of people be trying to pull a wool over your eye, thinking that you ain't really got the Most High behind your back. A lot of times, you be putting yourself in harm's way, and you be making it seem like you ain't got the intuition or the backing of God because you choose not to listen to him. So, like I say, a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, we got to take accountability for the people that we allow up in our life, but we never be thinking that our moms, our fathers, and our aunts and our cousins and people who we had close up in our circle will be capable of, you know, possessing this level of hatred and envy for you. But I tell you, it be the ones, it have to be the ones that's closest to you, baby, that could do the most damage, because those the ones who you sleep with, those the ones who you cohabitate with, those the ones who you eat with, those the ones who you share your deepest, darkest secrets to. So who better else to snake you than the ones who's closest to you? That's why I tell you, baby, a hater gonna be a hater, a stranger gonna be a stranger. Watch those who closest to you. Those the ones who you got to clock everything of what they do. Everything. Because people really be intimidated of your potential, and they be irritated of your light. And you could take it slightly if you want to, because it's coming from me. But if you was anything like me, you wouldn't want to repeat the same mistakes that I made. You would want to learn from the mistakes that I made, because I really did go through it. That hurts when friends snake you like that, close to you like that, and then act like you don't even matter when they get with somebody who you dated. They telling all the business and some lies too, in order to get the favor of that man that you was with and you had on first. You got it, boo. I promise you, you got it. I promise you that. Like I said, I'm that type of person. Whether I did rendezvous with friends, I went to strip clubs with friends, I did whatever I did, I can own mine, on my grandma. I tell you, real recognize real. It be the people who I was around that could not own theirs, because they had to keep up a certain image, a certain aura or energy to get people to like them. I don't care who don't like me. You know what? I'm finna be myself. And you know what? That's even better, that I could be myself and you show me that you don't like me, so I know how to move with you or get you up out my life and categorize you accordingly. Why would you be fake? Knowing that the only reason why a person vibing with you is because of what you faking. Knowing that the only reason why people around you is because of what you faking. They not around you because of who you truly are. I couldn't do that. I'm sorry. I would never do that. I would never be that type of person. What you see is what you get. and you don't like it, that's cool. I'm not finna change for you. One monkey don't stop the show. I'm finna change. If I do that now, I will be doing that for the rest of my life with every person that I meet. Hell no, that's a full-time job. Absolutely not. What you see is what you get. Now, anybody else that's talking lies, you need to clock it. Because you already know I'm a truth teller, baby, and I'm a truth seeker. What you see is what you get. I ain't got no reason to lie. Now, whoever it is that you got up in your ear, whoever it is that be intimidated of you, let them go out and tell their lies. The reason why you need to be yourself is because your truth sheds a light on all the lies that was told on you. You got people been gunning for you for years. The reason why they don't like you is because of who you are, baby. The reason why you done had an uphill battle, you done came into money, done lost money, all this kind of stuff that what you done gone through, a lot of it, everything don't be warfare. A lot of it got to do with the people who you trusted and who knew where you was going. Who better us to know that than family and people from your past? Clock it. Hashtag clock it. I'm telling you right now, they will never love themselves. The only way that they love themselves and that they get instant gratification and fulfillment is in going up against you because they know where you're meant to go. So in stopping you from getting there, that's what they get pleasure. Because where you're meant to go, they know they would never be able to get there. The doors that you about to open, the places that you about to be, the levels you about to be on, rooms that you about to be in, that's going to be occupied by prominent figures. They know they would never get there. So to prevent you and block you off from getting there, that makes them feel good about themselves. And that's sick, and that's what's sad. That's why you gotta pray for people like that. Again, one monkey don't stop the show. And you shouldn't let it stop your show. So, it's sad. It's sad. It's a lot of mental instability and sickness going on around in the world. I promise you that. People just know how to dress it up real good. They dress it up with designer. They dress it up with how much money they got up in the bank. They dress it up with their family. They dress it up. People who don't even know you that's coming for you right now because of who you are. They hide in that mental instability that they got. I'm telling you, I don't care if they came and had a better background, better upbringing, more money than you, whatever. Something ain't right to be sitting up here coming up against somebody who ain't even worrying about them. Hell, don't even know them and ain't even trying to stop nothing up in their life. So I keep trying to tell you, baby, a lot of it got to do with your destiny, with your purpose, with your light. You irritate people. They want you to shut up. They want you off your platforms. They don't want you to be seen, and they gunning for it real bad. But I keep telling you, God placed you there. So I don't know what the hell they thought they was doing and trying to take you up off of that. But that wasn't their position. That they didn't have no authority, no right, or no power to do that. And for whatever they thought that they was doing towards you, like I said earlier, you finna get all that back. Because all they had to do was just leave you alone. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you can't tell people nothing. You got to go ahead and let them feel it. A lot of people who go up against you and say the things that they say, they don't realize that they wasn't supposed to do that against you until they mess around and they do it and you overcome it. And now you know we're around these people, but God is dealing with these people. After he made sure that he got you away from these people for him to deal with these people. Now these people can't even find no rest, can't even find peace because of what they did to you. Having bad dreams, having bad luck, just it's all messed up around them. But God had to get you out the way before he dealt with these people. Some people, like I said, and trying to cut you down, they cut down their own prosperity because the favor isn't within you. The favor is around you. Some people ain't gonna never like you because you the original and you're who they strive to be better than. So they're never gonna give you your accolades and they're never gonna give you your flowers, and that's okay too. You know what I'm saying? Why you need it from people when you're getting it from God? Who cares? Stay out the way. People don't like you. They done joked you. They done said all kind of stuff. Made you look stupid behind your back. Made you look stupid around other people. By the way that they treated you around these people. Demeaned you. Disrespected you around these people. Let it be what it's going to be. Because whoever was in their ear and told them to do that mess towards you, they all paying. They all paying the cost for doing that to somebody who didn't deserve it. I guarantee you that. I bet your bottom lip. They paying for how they treated you. They paying for how they bullied you, how they judged you. And I'm telling you, a person ain't got to come to you and tell you that they asked God for forgiveness and asked God and repented to God. They ain't got to come and tell you that. They did it. Because they started looking at how everything started crumbling around in their life. They ain't stupid. They know what they did towards you. They know what they fed into. They know what they enabled. They know what they went back and told people. Man, come on, man. People know what's up. People definitely know what's up. They want to play stupid, so you play stupid too. And in the meantime, when you playing stupid, stay the hell away from them. That's we finna play stupid together. You want to play stupid? I'm finna play stupid too. I'm finna show you that I ain't nobody to play with. I ain't even gotta lift a finger towards you. I ain't gotta speak nothing on you. I ain't gotta go to no damn practitioner, no witch on you. All I gotta do is sit back and sit down and let God handle my battles for me and let him handle my lightweight. I ain't gotta come and clock you because you stupid and you retarded. And clearly you got mental instability and issues that you dealing with, but that's okay. Instead of coming for you, I'm finna pray for you, boo. I'm finna pray for you, Bookie. I'm finna pray for you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Goddamn holes all up in your brain, don't you? They ain't got it all. That's why I'm not finna come for these people. I promise you that. After all this time, and ain't nothing prevailed, ain't nothing went good for these people, and they still want to come for you, still want to talk mess about you, still trying to figure out ways to block you, baby. Let me tell you something. You know what? Tell me what you need. Tell me what you need to block me. Because one monkey don't stop the show. What you need, baby? What you trying to figure out what I got planned, what I'm planning? You ain't got to send nobody. Hit me direct. You need some information, proclamation, relaxation, conversation. Go ahead, hit me up, baby. Book me. Go ahead, pay me some money. You got pay me some money now. I got bills to pay. I got a kid to take care of. Go ahead, pay me some money. I'll tell you all the information that you want. You ain't even got to go to nobody, baby. Come to me. So I'm telling people, just come to me. You got a problem? Let's go ahead and solve them. Come to me. Go ahead and tell me what the problem is. So we can go ahead and squash this. Yeah, they ain't finna tell you nothing. They don't want to give you the power and the control. They just want to keep doing stupid stuff behind the scenes. And then to no avail, don't nothing prosper for them. All because they keep coming for you. So I don't know what's going to make them get it. I don't know what's going to make them get it. I don't know what's going to make them get it. People got the devil on them. I tell you that. That's why they did you the way they did you. Looked at you like the way they looked at you. It's stupid. You ain't that type of person that was like, all this hate. You really lovable. You people really fuck with you. I'm telling you, you just got to get around the right people and get away from these people that the devil use. Okay? Get around God's people that he using. And you already know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? You know people ain't wrapped too tight. I don't care if that's your auntie, your cousin, your mama, your daddy, these ex-friends, the people, whoever they connected to. You know what I'm saying? It could be exes of your exes, they mamas, they fathers, whoever it is. Boy, I promise you and I tell you, may God be with them. Because when you go that hard to try to screw with somebody else's life, and then you see after it's all said and done that they still standing, that should scare the hell out of your ass. That after all the poison, the warfare, right, the foolery, that a person is still standing tall in their power. They didn't make you stop and rethink about what it is that you was doing. I don't know what will, baby. Maybe you need to get snatched on up out of here. Because if that's what you choose to continuously do it with your life, that ain't no life to live. Out here trying to bind somebody else and restrict other people. You need to get on up out of here, because God keep telling you, God got to get that person. Eventually, baby, your whole world finna get rocked. I just wanna let you know that. Eventually, your whole world gonna get rocked. From the rooter to the tutor. From the left to the right. From the up to the down. Absolutely. I'm trying to get on their level. I'm trying to talk retarded so that they can understand retarded talk. Because they ain't got it all up here. Something wrong. So I try to make that they understand. I try to make sure that they get what they want. One monkey don't stop the show. One monkey don't stop the show. We out here trying to get to that manyan. You feel me? To that sundown. We trying to get to that manyan. Okay? And on that note, if y'all trying to show y'all buns for the summer 2026, y'all best go ahead and get you one of these, honey. Hold on, let me just... Y'all better come get y'all one of these while you out here trying to get that manyan. Show your buns for summer 2026. Make sure that you go ahead and get your jumper. Ride with it. It's gonna have your boobies up. Look at them. I ain't got no bra on. Look what it's doing. Let me go ahead and do one of them infomercials. You want your breasts to be up and lifted and booty. Go ahead and get the Activex jumper for the low price of $35.99. It's gonna have your boobs all up to the top, circulated, percolated. Look at that, look at that. Ain't no bra on here. They do the protection. It's gonna lift it up real nice, baby. You gonna be looking real good, real bad. You understand what I'm saying? Look at that. Look the back out. Okay. You're gonna be able to show all your little things. Look at that. Look at that. What it do? It's better than Fashion Nova jeans, and you can get it for the low price of $35.99. I said that. Now it don't come with a jacket. The jacket is not included, but it listen with the jumper. Look at that, like that. Look at that logo right there. Look at that, baby. Accessories is not included, but you're gonna get the jumper for the low price of $35.99. Absolutely. Go ahead and check my website. You can shop it on Walmart, on my Walmart store, and you can also shop it on my Shopify, and I'm also on TikTok shop. Okay. Go ahead and show them bum buns. Get into the manyan, work into the sun. We got to get to that manyan, you feel me? Okay? And until next time, y'all stay prayed up and be blessed. You already know how I'm coming. If you need a friend, you got it in me. If you need love, you got it in me. If you need inspiration, motivation, a life example, you already know you got it in me. I come with that real, that never that fake. Okay? I keep it 100 with you. I keep it a buck with you. Continue to reach one, teach one, bring others to the JC gang. And you already know what I'm about to say. Keep that head up. Never let nobody see you sweat. Okay? And that's why Mary had a little lamb piece of white snow. You know that everywhere that Mary went ahead of should have go. Boo yeah, boo yeah. You know who taught me that? My sister. This ain't her. Who your sister is? Sister Mary Clarence. My sister Mary Clarence. Y'all know Sister Mary Clarence? Yes, honey. Okay? She had a hater everywhere she went. So you know what? You already know that's going to come with the territory. You done lost it. Who cares? God going to help you rebuild it back times 10. Just keep moving. You know the type of person you are. You know you don't bother people. You know you stay out the way. People finna eat their words. I guarantee you that. By the time God get through with you and take you where you need to go, people gonna be sad because they know that you ain't going to want them nowhere around you. So keep pushing, keep your head up. I don't care what's going, what's not going. Make it look like it's going, and get up and keep going and live to see all the blessings that's in store for you. And until next time, y'all stay prayed up and be blessed. I love you.